Hello there, this is Melik and we have episode 54 of my Space Haven series. We have a fire, but Nakomi is on the ball, and Wouter is also going in to help. Oh, no, Nakomi's decided that it's too hot in that room, which is probably fair, actually. Let's seal off that room completely with the vents. Let's have a little look at what temperature's like in there. Yeah, it's a little bit toasty, isn't it? It's a little bit toasty. Getting suits on. So Wouter and Nakomi are getting their suits on. Obviously, when the doors open, I think the temperature spreads, but it's fine. It's fine. We can extinguishy. Okay, now that's that, I'm gonna open the vents, and then that will distribute heat around. I'm gonna isolate the hydroponics. Yeah, can people... Oh, yeah, people are gonna rebuild, people are gonna... Slavers Guild, let's have a little conversation with you guys. But yes, we also need to perhaps keep an eye on other things, because as you can see, there's... basically, the Slavers Guild and the Android Collective do not like each other. So the Slavers Guild have opened fire on the unarmed android vessels with their big energy cannon gun things. I don't even know what they are. They've got point defense, but they've got these sort of energy weapons. They're just wrecking the android ships. I'm gonna say, someone get on operations, please. Just so that we can talk to the Slavers Guild, sorry. Yeah, we probably should, although their console's now not manned. They still want to talk to us. See, the androids have boarded the slaver vessel. Nakomi, I know I always default to you, so apologies for that, but I'm not seeing any, oh, hang on, there we go. There's one person aboard that android vessel. The Slavers Guild Indestructible, we have a mission. Willing to help you. Soft blocks. Yes, for 1200, I absolutely will. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. You get like a view inside their ship. Looks like a load of things have been blown up and whatever. Okay, so what missions do we have available here at the moment? Completed missions? We've got completed, but no actual missions. And there's 4 android fellas on board that vessel. This slaver vessel... So they retreated, I'm guessing? And now they're going back to heal. We may actually get quite a lot of stuff from this conflict. Purely because there might be medical requirements that we can provide. Not that we have vast amounts of medical stuff. Oh, we've got an empty android vessel coming in. Missions. Wow, medical assistance. Do we provide medical assistance to the Slavers Guild? I mean, I don't know whether this game has problems with like, well, you did these things, good things for these bad people, so we don't like you as much. But yeah, medical assistance to these dudes. I mean, I've got no problem with giving medical assistance. I mean, it's humanitarian, you know? That's acceptable. You can be a humanitarian, again, for good people. For bad people, I mean. So, in a GM, yeah, absolutely. We can provide medical assistance to all manner of things. Why is there smoke and shit in here? Why is there smoke in there? Oh, this would be interesting. If I did provide medical assistance to these guys as well, will they fight on board my ship? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I think they must have surrendered. Maybe. Someone has surrendered. Because... I wonder if there's a way I can see that. For medical assistant... Captain, so... Boarding party moving out. So there's no obvious communication that I've been made aware of that would suggest there's been a ceasefire, but there clearly has been a ceasefire, unless this vessel has, the androids have taken control, which I doubt, but who knows? Why is that still not... Sorry, but I'm just gonna force people to do a job. That's an empty android vessel going to the slaver vessel. There's the slaver vessel with Tiffany, who's injured, and Tiffany is part of the android collective. Yeah, I thought they looked a bit androidy. It seems like the Slavers Guild... But Tiffany's not flagged as a slave. I know, Nakomi, I keep defaulting to you, but... Android Collective will talk to you. There's a lot going on, isn't there? I think the slavers must have won. I mean... Steel plates? No way! No way! Okay, that's a rock. We still got the shit kicked out of us, but... It's fine, whatever. Okay, now we have a... Again, they're two android collective dudes. So that's kind of cool, you know? Oh, Gillen can do a bit of medical as well. And has gained medical skill from doing it. Nakomi's dealing with that other one. Nice. This is what I like, when you've got these sort of these missions that you can just do and get some nice goodies for. Because Energium is one of those things where it buys us time, a lot of time. And I like it. What's this? I mean, that's us. I mean, we're collecting things, I guess? I don't know. Well, Tiffany's now fixed. Tiffany was sent to us by the Slavers Guild ship, now being collected by the Android Collective. Have they, like... And now they're... There, Tiffany. Tiffany went aboard the slaver ship and then just kind of disappeared. That looks like a mean cluster of rocks. I don't like the look of that cluster. Put the fighter over there. Could literally have some fighters patrolling. We do have 6 plates, so I'm not as scared. And there's the slaver ship to pick up a right guard. Well, right guards are just kind of not. There we go. Yeah, we probably could do with a fighter, because that's going to do so much damage. Oh my god, it even slightly damaged other things. The hull can take it, but it's going to be costly. Thank you for the rewards, guys. Any other missions that I missed? Expired missions. What? What do you mean expired mission? Oh, it's not failed, it's expired because we didn't pick that one. No, that's fine. Here we go. Things are going well enough. Thank you for the goodies. Oh, okay, Android Collective. So, what do you want to say? Steel plates? Nope. Stop asking for steel plates. Ask for tech scrap. Tech scrap I can do. God, that ship's so knackered. Look at it. Slavers Guild. What do you want? Soft blocks. Yeah. I think we've got quite a few soft blocks. We're not like... Yeah, we've got 29 left still. That's a good trade. Got a load of money for that. In fact, what am I'm missing out on trade by not looking for trade. I think we should buy some... Okay, who can supply us the cheapest numbers? 343. Okay, 330. 330. So, Slavers Guild. You guys have the cheapest meats. And we're going to buy 3 of your finest meats. And what are we going to give you in return? I don't know. Some tech blocks. That seems like a reasonable trade. What else? Not a huge amount of other things that are particularly valuable. These things, I guess. There we go. What else could we do with? IV fluid we can make ourselves, but obviously we don't have... We've got so many root vegetables suddenly. And nuts, to be fair. That's fine, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Nothing jumps out at me. Medical supplies? 158 for medical supplies. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy a bundle of cheap medical supplies. That is pretty cheap. I'm going to sell some hyperfuel. Because, I don't know. We make it and it's got some value to it. And then I'll accept that. There's some trades that can help us out. We still now need to deal with that vessel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to override and set these guys to sleep. And then once they're all slept nicely, destructible. What's your mission? Medical assistance. We have a load of medical assistance stuff again. He's got an energy rod and hyperfuel, fruits and veg, carbon and chemicals. The meat and the nuts isn't a bad one. I mean, the meat is really useful. Nuts, not as much, because we've got a lot of nuts. Get some nuts. That one's not too bad, but those two individually are not really worth that much. I'm going to go with the meats and nuts. They're also shooting at the rocks as well. Okay, everyone go get some noms. Okay, now everyone get drafted and into the little ship you go. And we are going to... Oh, he actually gets all the way into that middle bit. That is bizarre. What a bizarre ship layout. Oh, hello. Hello. Fucking open fire. Wreck it. Okay. That was very sudden. That's a lot going on all at one time. Is that a wall we can shoot through? No, it is not. Okay, so everybody look that way, but Strudel, you are going to open the door. Why is Little Horn... Wake up, dude, and I understand that, you know... Oh boy. Okay, everyone move in. Strudel, you start blapping things. Medical assistance supplied. Look at all the goodies. Okay. We've sorted that out. What? Have we not explored it enough then? Oh, there is one more bug. Just around this corner, it was kind of sneaking around. Sneaking. Okay, Strudel. Oh, bloody hell. Shoot it! Boom! There we go. Undraft all. And claim. We like claiming ships. And then we get to dismantle everything, which is fan-bloody-tastic. Okay, we dismantle all the doors. All of the furniture, because furniture can do one. All of those. I think that's, for the most part, I think that's done. Such a weird position for an engine. There's another thing. Oh, look at all of that goodies. Okay, let's set the settings. We're going to set the settings. The rules for this particular ship is select all, get rid. Job done. And also, I suppose I should also say spacesuit on, do not clean. There we go. There's no point cleaning this place up. Oxygen's a little bit low, isn't it? There you go, guys. Okay. It's a shame there isn't like a proper airlock where oxygen can be stored. Oh, there. Yeah, that's an external window, so actually that didn't really help at all. What we could do, though, I quite like the idea. The thing is, by removing the hull, it's not going to make a hole, is it? Yeah, by removing the hull, it will not make a hole. It'll just reshape the hull. So I'm just going to have to let things be manually transferred. So we are back to waiting. Back to the waiting game. I want to know what sort of treaty these guys came up with. Because they obviously did find some kind of ceasefire. But I really want to know what it is. We may never find out. Oh, they've repaired their engine. It's interesting that does actually happen. That's cool. I like it. Like, it would make sense that they, you know, logically would be able to. But obviously game mechanics means that, you know, would they be reactive enough to be able to do that? And I wonder whether it costs them resources. You know, it would cost me resources to do such things. But, you know, interesting. Interesting. Still, very good. Ah, that's what I also need to do. I need to... No, I need to do... Ugh, it keeps on doing it, doesn't it? Nope. There we go. Prioritize work on the other ship. But do not take your break there. But Estrudel's doing it anyway. Well, there's not much else to do, to be honest, until the shuttle arrives. We've got 20 hull blocks. I probably could do with doing a bit of hull designing, like widening the ship. I'm putting an extra 3. That's right. 3 extra width on the ship. It may not be much, but it's honest work. No, it may not be much, but it's something. And actually a 3 on the front of the ship as well. Incoming ship. Civilians. Ooh, they might fight the slavers. And in fact, if that icon is anything to go by, they will have a big ship. Because at the moment, you look at the ship, and you look at these icons, and that's a wide ship, so 1x2. These 2 little android ships are 1x1, so they're tiny. I've got a, I think I'm a bigger symbol. I mean, I'm a little pentagon, which is apparently a 2x2. That one's another wide one, so it's like a squishy shape. So this one coming in, I don't know how big it's going to be. but it's probably going to be bigger than the slaver ship, so maybe it'll have weapon systems. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Because I bet the slaves and the civilians are going to be at war. Why I'm not at war with the slavers, I have no idea, but I'm not going to complain too much. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Oh, yes, look at it. I'm excited about that concept. Like, just that general concept is just kind of exciting, you know? Ah, yes. Interesting. Yes. Okay, well, I guess we're going to find out what's going to happen between the civilians and the slavers next episode. But until then, guys, bid you all farewell, and of course, as always, cheerio!